So let's get our ducks in a row. South Africa, through some representative signs and agreements related to BRICS, it's called BRICS Women Business Alliance. Okay, they signed a deal in May supplying 5,600 workers. They signed a deal to supply 5,600. The BRICS Students Commission in South Africa and the BRICS Women's Business Alliance have promoted these jobs, leveraging South Africa's BRICS membership to attract unemployed youth, who are 33% of the workforce. So this is an opportunity. So South Africa has a lot of unemployed people, okay? A lot of unemployed youth. Russia is looking for people to work. Well, under the BRICS organization, I supply you 5,600 people. Then you get jobs and you get the workforce that you're looking for. So Alabuga Start program is this program that targets young women. They don't want men. They just want young women between 18 to 22. South Africa, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, South Sudan, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and other global South countries using social media like Instagram and TikTok. Now, they are hiring influencers to speak about this opportunity in Russia. Go and work in Russia, make some money, go and work in Russia and grow your opportunities in finance. Go and work in Russia and get opportunities to go to school as well and stuff like that. Now, they're promoting jobs. They pay between $500 and $700 per month. And that's lots of money for many Africans. Trust me, that's a lot of money for many people. Besides that, they're offering wages, flights, accommodations, hotel, all that for free. I mean, $700, free flight, accommodation for free, perhaps food for free and stuff like that. That's a good opportunity. I can go work for 3 months, 6 months, save money and start something interesting. The catch is that the ads often omit the military nature of the work, framing it as work-study program or career opportunity. So they're talking about work-study, career opportunity. They're not talking about military side of things. I mean, assembling drones is one thing to go bomb other people. I mean, it takes a mental level of agreement. You know, people need to choose. I'm actually going to make bombs to bomb other people. And again, it's a big issue because South Africa is supposed to be neutral in this war between Ukraine and Russia. Now, when South Africa sends people, that these people ends up putting guns and weapons together to go destroy another country, that takes away the neutrality of South Africa. So, as you would expect, many women, including South Africans, discover upon arrival in Tartysson that the assembling of Shahid 136 drone used in daily Russian attack on Ukraine. It's only when they arrived that they were told, okay, you actually need to assemble drones. But they went for other opportunities. They also report long hours of work, constant surveillance, and exposure to caustic chemical causing skin damage, and lower than promised wages after deduction for accommodation and language classes. So they get less money after deduction for accommodation and language classes. Then we're not told about that earlier. It's only later, oh, sorry, oh, your money, oh, sorry, we deducted the accommodation and the language class. But when they gave them the scheme, they said accommodation is taken care of. Oh, you're going to learn the language, no problem. So deceptive, isn't it? Now, some people have described the program as a trap with non-disclosure agreement and restriction on leaving. So some people regret. Why did they go there? Well, we have working conditions that are very, very difficult here. You work more than 12-hour shifts. You know, you have facial recognition program. You have to ding before you get inside. You are guarded by military and soldiers. Number two, security risk. I mean, some of these planes in the past, in 2024, was hit by a drone from Ukraine. I mean, this place you assemble drones, Shahid, to bomb Ukraine, was bombed by Ukraine. And 12 workers were injured in 2024. Now you're sending people from Africa, some kids that used to eat bread and cheese, to go work in drones in a situation where they're going to be target number one. That's crazy stuff. Now, you need to understand the context of the signatory. What happened? Well, a person named Lebohang Zulu, chairperson of the BRICS WBA South Africa chapter and CEO of AV Group, signed an agreement during a trip to Russia in May 2024, accompanied by an unidentified South African parliamentarian. So Lebohang Zulu went to Russia with some unidentified South African parliamentarian. The deal was promoted as a job creation initiative, leveraging South Africa's BRICS membership to address unemployment. So they went to Russia to have a discussion. How do we found a solution to our unemployment situation using the BRICS card. Well, South Africa is part of BRICS, so is Russia. So let's find a way. Maybe we can get jobs for our people. Then the agreement commits to supply 5,600 workers, primarily women aged 18 to 22, to Alabuga in Russia. Okay, that was the goal. Now the job we advertise as being in construction, hospitality through the BRICS Student Commission. 18 to 22 years old. These are kids. Why only girls 18 to 22? Well, some people will think because they will pose the least resistance. They're young, they're females, so they're probably weak. They won't pose much resistance. Now, is Russia doing this on purpose? Question mark. Does the president of Russia know this? I don't know. What is South Africa's response? Well, South Africa has launched an investigation on August 22. DIRCO announced an investigation into Russia recruitment practice, focusing on whether they involve fraud or human trafficking. They are focusing on whether these recruitments involve fraud or human trafficking, nothing else. So what could happen? South African official could summon Russian diplomat for clarification. So it looks to me like we don't know if Mr. Putin is aware of this, okay? I don't think in the position he is right now, he would want to mess up with South Africa. He wants as much friend as possible. So I don't think he would want to create a situation where South Africans will be angry at him. I don't think so. Maybe there are some people below him. I'm not defending, I'm just giving my opinion. Maybe some people below him, decided to create the scheme. Number 3, having a job in Russia is not a problem at all, okay? Whatever job it is, even making weapons is not a problem. The problem is when you're not informed of the job you're going to do. You should know what you're signing up to, what you're signing up for, what you're going for. You need to know, I understand. And I think most of the disappointment is the fact, not necessarily because they're going to be surveilled or the money is not what they were promised. I think it's more the deception of saying, I actually thought I came here for hospitality and I'm finding myself putting together drones and stuff. Let me know how you feel about this. Do not listen to all the influencers online. Do your own research. It's very, very important. Double check. Whatever you hear online is great, but you need to double check. Make your own homework. Do your own homework. And again, for the ladies, just because some ladies have a million followers because she wears miniskirt doesn't mean what she says makes sense at all. It doesn't mean that. Okay? If you want to go to Russia, then great. But then you need to know what you're going to Russia for. Not because some girls say, well, they're hiring people. Who the hell is she? Why isn't she gone? Again, fellas, YouTube say a lot of you guys watch videos, but you're not subscribed. And I'm still asking myself why you're not subscribed. Let me know how you feel about this. Please do subscribe if it's not done yet and drop a comment. It's always a great pleasure. Bless.